Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Zen Within Me. Today's reading is going to be a general reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay, Aries, let's get into it. Let's see what is going on with you. All right. Guides, guardians, ancestors, and angels, please give me clear and concise messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. Please give me clear and concise messages for Sun, Moon, Rising, Aries. Please continue to protect us, watch over us, and guide us always. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, Aries, let's see what's going on with you, babies. What's going on? Okay, Ace of Swords. Going forward strong. Let's see. All right. I'm getting Powerhouse. What else do we have for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising? This Nine of Cups. All right. Last shuffle. Any other messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising? What do they need to know at this time, please? Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, darlings. Okay. We have, King of Pentacles. Okay, so you are dealing with an earth sign person. Okay, so Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. This could be a business person, a professional, someone that has money, financially stable. Okay, could also be somebody that's materialistic or perhaps money hungry. Okay, so just to point out the good and bad traits of the person you may be dealing with. So if they are not an earth sign, they may have the earth characteristics. Okay, so I'm actually seeing for some of you, you're actually going strong with this person, and I'm getting that they're financially stable. They make good money. They have a very good position in their job. If I'm also getting, they may just be the owner of the company. Okay, I'm getting a very strong energy from this King of Pentacles that this is a very wealthy person. Okay. And that's why you're seeing it as a wish come true. I'm also getting for some of you, this person like may have their own plane. You know, it could be like company plane. I'll take you away on my jet kind of thing. Okay. And you're like, what? Jackpot, wish come true. And this person is very forward with you, you know, just very, it's very intense what you guys have, I'm seeing. It's like you're going very strong. How else can I say it? There's no bullshit between you. There's a lot of flirting. There's a lot of intensity, you know, and you guys are like a force to be reckoned with. I'm getting power couple. It could also be that you guys are just like hot and heavy. It's just a very good energy I'm getting from this overall. Okay. You're in a good place here. You go out to dinner, you go out, you have drinks, you know, you have a good time. So for those of you that you're not with someone that's extremely wealthy, or you're going to meet someone that's extremely wealthy and they're forceful but in a positive way. Just like because they're so successful and they have everything they want, they have that mentality. Like, I always get what I want. So if I want you, I am going to woo you and I'm going to get you. I'm going to do whatever I have to do to impress you, and I'm going to come at you strong, you know, like aggressively, but not in a negative way, you know, like we're adults, because I'm getting this is more for my older viewers, you know, like not for someone in their 20s, you know, my older viewers. This is somebody that they're like, I'm over playing games. Like, I'm too old for that. I don't play games. If I want it, I get it. I go for it. You know, I make the effort. You know, I don't have that child's mentality. Like, this is a king, baby. He's got that king mentality, and he's got his sword, and he's ready to go, and he's gonna, you know, fight for what he wants. And you're like, oh, yeah, okay, fine, yeah. You want to take me out on your jet? Sure, why not? That sounds great. You want to take me out to dinner? I'm getting, like, the opera, the movies. You know, it's a different what's the right word? It's a different spectrum, I think is the right word I'm trying to think of here, of things to do. Because like some people, okay, if you're not dealing with an extremely wealthy person, it could be what you consider wealthy. Okay, so for some people, it's like what was that movie, Indecent Proposal, where that guy is like, oh yeah, I'll fly you on my jet and this and that, and I have this and I have that. For some of you, it's kind of like that, but he's not gonna make an indecent proposal. It's respectful. He's just honest. And upfront and forward. Okay. But for others of you, it may be whatever you consider to be wealthy. It could be, somebody that, they own their own home and they're very generous and they treat you well, and to you, that's amazing. That's a wish come true because you may not have a lot of that in your life, so that's your view of abundance, of wealth. So it's however it resonates with you. I put many ideas out there because these are the messages that come through, and there's different levels of people in different parts of their life. So I'm the messenger. Okay. So some of you may be at that level of private plane and this and that, and others on another level. All levels are fine. So I'm just saying, you guys get it. Come on. Nobody's too sensitive here. You understand? All right, cool. So, yes, that's what I see. That's what's coming through. So, let's get some more clarification here for you guys. Come on. Okay. What other messages do we have for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising to clarify this beautiful reading? I'm also getting handsome and gorgeous. So, if you're dealing with a gentleman, he's handsome. A lady, she's gorgeous. Carries himself well. Proud is coming through, like you're proud to be around this person, and they are proud to be around you. Okay, what are the messages do we have for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising? Thank you. For Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay, so I got 2 cards so far. Okay, last shuffle. Any other messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising? Okay, thanks. Okay, so we have teacher here. Okay, so this person can be some type of educator. So I'm getting they could be a professor or like a Tony Robbins kind of occupation where they're speakers and that like their job is to educate people in whatever field, could be real estate or whatever, but they are educators, okay? And I also got archaeologist. Somebody that travels the world. Okay. Here we have rose quartz, inner child. So you may feel like a schoolgirl around this person. And then with you, it's mutual. Like you get that giddiness because you just care about each other so much and it's new. And like I said before, you get along so well. Like you guys, it's intense. So you get like those butterflies in your stomach and stuff. Clarity. Yeah, here. There's no bullshit. You guys are upfront and honest. So you have full clarity on what's going on here because there's no secrets. You guys are like, you have that mentality, like I said before, where it's like, I'm upfront and honest. I'm not bullshitting you. You want to know, I'll tell you, whatever. Like that kind of attitude. And then we have here spiritual awakening. So this person that you're with spiritual awakening, they're opening your eyes to like, you're viewing the world differently, okay? And it could be because of the way that they're treating you, the way they live their life for some of you is different than you've lived yours. So now it's like, if they're wealthy, they're able to take you and travel, educate you, show you the world, you know, kind of attitude. So now your eyes are open. Your third eye is open because now you're like, wow, my mind is blown. I did not know that this is how it would be. This is how it could be. You know, so you guys are on a whole other level. So it feels like a spiritual awakening. Okay. You know what? I'm actually going to go straight to the initials because I think we want initials, do we not? All right. Let's see. What initials do we have for Aries at this time? What initials do we have for Aries that are relevant to this reading at this time? Please and thank you. Okay, one more shuffle. What initials are relevant to Aries at this time? Okay, I. I got Irish. Someone might be Irish or Iris for someone's name. Also, indigo blue is coming through. I don't know why. It could be the color of, maybe I'm getting like a suit jacket or a dress that someone might be wearing when you meet them or go out on a date. Isaac is coming through. Ingrid. So it could be someone foreign because I got Irish, so Ireland, Ingrid. Like these are kind of like overseas. So it could be somebody overseas. All right, let's see. We also have M. Okay, Madrid. I don't know why I'm getting everything overseas now. So this person may work overseas, which makes sense with the way I was describing everything before, with the wealth and stuff and the private jet, company jet. Oh, they could travel for work. Okay, and then here, like I said, educator, that maybe they're a professor or they do something, like I said, a professional speaker or something. They could be doing that for a company, and so they have to travel, whatever it is. Maybe even a pilot, because they travel around, they make good money, so they could be traveling, like their I don't know what the lingo is for a pilot, so I'm going to say their tour could be like, oh, I fly to Ireland and Madrid, you know, Spain, okay, so maybe they're going to be able, so it's they feel it's their private plane, okay, if they're the pilot, they could get you probably tickets to travel complimentary because they are the pilot. So it's kind of like a trip on their private plane. Get it? Okay. Oh, Oscar, I'm getting. So it might be somebody named Oscar, if it's a male, that flies to Ireland, Madrid, and Spain. I'm also getting Ophelia. I don't know if there's an Ophelia for a woman. And then I also said Iris, Ingrid, Samantha or Sam for a gentleman as well. Manny. Yeah. Oscar. Opal. That could be the crystal. Maybe they have like opal jewelry or something like that. Okay. Oliver. Also, I'm getting I'm sorry. So if there's anybody that you're dealing with that is in your past, perhaps, they're sorry. I'm sorry is coming through. Because you see here, IMSO. So it's like you just read it down, I get I'm sorry. So somebody is sorry for whatever. If you're watching this and maybe you're thinking about someone else, whoever it is that you're thinking about, they're sorry. Okay. So I'm going to now take the Moonology cards and see. I don't use all the decks, all the oracle decks, because I just take what my guides tell me to take for each sign regarding to the reading. So I don't feel that the archangels and the animals and the Alice in Wonderland and the other cards are needed. But the crystals were, the initials were, and then they're telling me to grab the Moonology deck. So let's see. What do we have for you, Aries? Okay. it also, the I'm sorry, I just want to point out, because I got this also. If all of this is not resonating with you, but you are dealing with an earth sign person that requires them to be sorry, that could be the message for you that resonates. That this earth sign person, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, they're sorry. Okay, so if they're not wealthy or any of this other stuff, it could just be the message to you is simply they are sorry. Okay. Okay, so what messages do we have for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising in regards to this reading? Okay, so what are the messages do we have for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising in regards to this reading? Okay. Okay, last shuffle. Any messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising? Okay. I knew you had something. Thank you, guys. Okay, so we got actually, what, 3 here and then 1 here. All right, so I'm going to take this one first. A new romantic cycle begins. Woo-hoo. All right. It's time to take action. New moon in Aries. There you go. That's for you. It's time to take action. So if you're the one that needs to initiate the action, go for it. If it's to take action for this new romantic opportunity that's coming into your life, jump on it. Go for it, okay? Because it's a wish come true. You're going to have a great time. This is going to be a lot of fun for you. Emotions are running high. Yeah, it's intense. It's intense. I said that earlier. The energy I'm getting from this is very intense. And work through your fears. So if you're afraid that, oh, it's not going to work out, you know, it's too good to be true, you work through that, man, because this is for you, okay? A new moon in Scorpio. So we have 3 new moons here. We have new moon in Libra, new moon in Aries, and new moon in Scorpio. So the new moon is what I feel is the timing of this, okay? So this may be when you're going to meet this person, okay? Or when they're going to ask you to go out on a date or to, you know, go on a trip with them, you know, compliments of them if they're a pilot, or have some, maybe they just work for the airline, okay? If they're not necessarily the pilot, they could work for the airline, they could work for the airport, okay? That they have access to hooking up these trips, all right? So that's all I have for you, Aries. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, donate, all that good stuff. And I will see you in the next reading. Peace and love. Thank you.